What is going on, everybody? Hopefully everybody's had a wonderful weekend. So tonight we're doing more Alan Wake. Probably play that for a few hours tonight, and then tomorrow a little bit longer stream since it's Saturday. I won't have to get up early in the morning, and I don't have to get up early Sunday, so I can stay up a little bit later and can be out a little bit earlier tomorrow. So we'll probably play some Alan Wake, try to finish shit up, and then maybe some Dead by Daylight. Don't know if we'll do Alan Wake first or Dead by Daylight first. We'll see how everything goes with that. Might be playing some Dead by Daylight with some people, so we'll see how that goes. Let's see. I can't remember. We left off playing as Alan yesterday, or I guess yesterday I didn't stream. I had a little bit of a headache and kind of fell asleep. Hello, Perry. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing good there, Perry. Hopefully you've had a fantastic Friday. How you doing, and how's the baby doing? So getting all my stuff up here so we can have all my chat's easy to see. All my chat's easy to see. I like them all in one spot. Makes it a little easier to work with. And there we go. There's this one. YouTube's up. But I had a pretty good day. Pretty good day. That's good to hear. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. I had a good day. I had got off work a little early today, but had a few things to get caught up on around the house, and then got those caught up and done, and hung out for a little bit, relaxed, and then came out here to hang out with you guys for a bit. I can't wait till tomorrow. I'll be able to get out a little bit earlier, and then I'll be able to actually be able to stay up a little bit later. Getting up early and trying to do like these big long days, whew, rough on you at times. I don't mind them, but goodness gracious, they wear on you after a while. I think that's why I kind of had a headache yesterday. Had a headache, and like I said, I got a headache yesterday and just kind of fell asleep and then woke up. I was like, oh, okay, it's already like 10 o'clock. I might as well just go back to sleep and get up and go to work in the morning. So I'm pretty sure yesterday, or let's see, on Wednesday, we left off playing as Alan. We were in his story. I want to get back to Shanta's. I like doing Saga Anderson's. I want to get back doing a Saga Anderson's. Saga Anderson's is so good. Yeah, we left off here because I ran into that one guy the other night is what it was. Nick, what's up, man? How's it going, Nick? I've run into that one guy that shoots a black shadow out of his chest and hits you. That's what it was. That's what got me. I was like, whoa. We're in the subway, and that dude's a pain in the ass to deal with. But tomorrow I want to do some Dead by Daylight, and if you guys got the game and you guys want to join in, I'll probably do some games with a buddy of mine. There might be a couple of us, so might get somebody else to kind of like come in and play if they want to. Get some people to come in and play some Dead by Daylight with us tomorrow. And if they don't, I might play with Igor some. We'll see what he's up to tomorrow. If he's planning on playing any tomorrow for stream, I might play some with him. So we'll see. Well, okay. Back him up, back him up. Okay, what was that? I got some words of something. Where's that at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Shh, 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 shh. Words of power. There they are. Words of war. Let's see. And landing a direct hit increases. Let's just go double. I feel like double barrel. I don't use it to hit multiple targets ever with Alan because you don't ever kind of get in those fights. I think I'd rather get the health regen. I think. Alan doesn't feel like he fights big mobs, at least. Like if it was Saga, then yeah, I'd say Saga Anderson would need it. Okay, let's change my story.
The new story feed fit the story perfectly.
Murder cult. Not this time, buddy. Ain't dealing with him. That time I knew that guy was there, so I was just gonna take him out because I know exactly what he did to me last time. Shoot that stupid black orb at me. That thing is brutal.
Come on, ma'am.
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists track down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They lock the poor folks up in a
The
derelict
torchbearer.
subway car, douse it in gasoline. Yeah,
Charming.
it turns into a bit of a ghost story after that. They say the dark smoke from the fire
It was
still
locked from the
roams
other
tunnels
side.
searching for new victims to devour.
Now I gotta use the plot board to change it
What I
to
found would drive the story forward.
torchbearers. I should change that for us. Boom.
A sick and twisted story. But it worked. The subway car had become a burnt husk. I could get through it now.
Oh, bunch of dead bodies. Get on down here. Okay, body. That old double barrel here.
It was
That's a messed up story, Alan.
fuck me.
Let's see what we got over here. That's a way down. Just take me back to where that one room was. Yep, okay. Let's unlock it, unlock it. Oh, there's something here. Pop that. Grab me that med kit. Robert, what's up, man? How's it going? How's it going, man? Hopefully you're taking it easy. Hopefully you're taking it easy. Hopefully you're on a break or something along those lines. I don't know if I want to go down there yet. Let's check over here. Any items? Nope. Other side of the gate. Okay. Okay, you're not a normal one, so let's... You two-shot me. That's what I get for playing on hard. Trying to land on the wrong one. $40, yeah, they both of them suck. 26 and 40 sucks. 40 is absolutely terrible. I absolutely hate 40 going between Greensboro to Knoxville. That road is horrific. I absolutely hate it. If I ever travel, I skip 40. I don't go 40. I go if I'm going, you know, there I skip that and I go through Virginia and go up and around that way. Just because you get a lot better traffic that way. Granted, it's longer distance. Kill everybody. Yeah, those they're just terrible. I normally go up I cut up 81 and go up that way and go through Mount Airy and down. I don't deal with any of those roads. 40 is just a nightmare. Stay off 40 as much as possible. Anything else over here? There's just some healing over here. I guess was that really worth it? Waste a flare on it? Yeah, it doesn't matter. What was that? More shotguns, so I'm okay with that. It's equivalent exchange.
My path was blocked. I had to find a way through.
The save
The
station.
lights would help me.
Let's see. Do I need to store anything? No. It is like honestly, it's longer miles, but it's actually just as quick. you know, you being in a truck, you can't really go through Boone in that area. But that's technically the shortest path. You go through Boone. Boone's your shortest path. Let's see, let's put it right here. But I always go up 81 and go that way. I never take 40. I got stuck in a traffic jam on 40 where those two tunnels are coming through before you get to Knoxville in that area. Coming from Greensboro. And I was stuck there for like 2 hours. It was awful. So I just never went back that way. Refused to go back that way. It's so bad. Can I go back? Oh no, I guess this is right. So dark you can't see anything. But yeah, as far as time-wise, I think I make just as good time, if not better. Now, granted, if traffic is fine, and you don't run any of the kind of traffic issues, 40 is slightly faster for about like 30 minutes or something like that. But also the speed's higher when you're going up through Virginia and up towards Mount Airy. I think it's Wrightsville or something like that. Withersville, Wrightsville, Withville, something like that. I don't remember the name of that town, but there's a town that you basically go up there, and that's where you change up going from like 88 to 81 or something like that, or I can't remember the exact roads. I just know by this time I just drive it by going. Like I don't know the road numbers right off the top of my head. I just know this is where I go, and I take that exit now because I've done it so many times. Second nature. Like if I'm driving around Raleigh, I just kind of drive places. I don't. They're like, what road's that on? I don't know what road it's on. I just know I go here, and that's how I get there. It was like when my buddy was like, I moved over onto, you know, X road off of this road. And I'm like, oh, okay. So where's that at? And he was like, it's near here. And I was like, oh, okay. Now, yeah, I know that road now. Yep. So that's that road's number. Yeah, next time you have to do that, you can try cutting up through there if you're going up through, if you got to go through 40. That way it's just so much better. Like, once I did it, I told my mom about it and my dad about it, and I said, take that next time you guys come down here, when they still lived in North Carolina. And once they took it, they never took, you know, any other way again. It was just so much better. That's everything here. Let's change the map.
I had a new idea.
New idea. Missing FBI agent. Gotta get there for the 6th, so you got about... Well, I was gonna say you got about 4 days, but technically it's the end of the second day, so you got about 3 days. Okay, yeah, I think I know about where you're at. If you're talking before Knoxville, that's you're talking about near Morristown. See, if that's the same pilot I'm thinking of, there's one right there near Morristown. Like you're cutting off to go to Morristown. And that is where that's where I get off coming from Morristown. That's the exit we take to get on and off 81. Because 81 to, I think it's 88, I think, something like that. It just goes through Mount Airy down to Winston-Salem. Goes to Winston-Salem. I don't think there's anything here. Let's try Murder Cult.
The hole had changed into the
And I don't like driving through Knoxville either. Knoxville, granted, if you're just driving straight through it on 40, it's not so bad.
Cultists were close now. A dark presence rising from the depths.
But I absolutely do not like driving through 40 if you gotta like go different roads in or driving in Knoxville if you gotta cut off of any road to go anywhere. Because they kind of built the city around the highway. And now everything's kind of like, if you've got to get anywhere, it's like you've got to get on 40, get off of 40, go to this road, get off of 40, go onto this road and stuff. And you're just like, it's a nightmare driving in Knoxville. And that, you know, that's me coming from Raleigh. I don't mind driving in Raleigh. Raleigh I can deal with. Knoxville's just horrible. Because in Raleigh, you've got the belt lines that you can drive around. You know, you hit 440 or 540, and you can just cut around most of the stuff.
Witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics.
Stark raving lunatics. And I think that guy passed away, the guy that plays
No one should mess
this voice, because the actor isn't the voice
Was
actor.
a vital part of the story. The key to reaching the murder site.
That actor isn't actually the what happened there? It's dropping frames. You can watch that and see that ain't dropping frames. Yeah, you want to, well, tomorrow's Saturday. It shouldn't be too bad to get through there. But
Beat for the story.
it's not like I said, it's just not a fun drive through there. And the earlier you can get through there, the better off you are. What are we doing here? Yeah, I think it changed something where I can get out of here now.
Alan Wake. Shit!
Dodge all three of those. Are you a real one or are you a fake one? You're a fake one. Yeah, Starbucks. I went to Starbucks. My wife got a gift card for Starbucks for like $10. She's like, I got a gift card. Let's go get some coffee from Starbucks. I'm okay. So we go to well, she was working that day, so she's like, go pick it up and bring it to me. And I said, all right.
Darkness inside.
Okay, a little bit of shotgun there. Went to Starbucks, got her coffee. Like, she's like, I want this. I ordered a coffee. And of course, when you're ordering it, they don't ring it up on the cash register as you're doing it. It's just kind of freehand. Run in here. It's kind of freehand, They're ordering it, they're writing it down on the cup, and then you don't know the total until you get over there to the cash register. So I'm like, okay. And I was like, okay, so how much is left on the gift card? And they're like, I had to ask them because I was like, well, how much is that, the total? And they're like, this much. And I was like, well, at first I asked them, said, how much is the coffee? And they're like, oh, the coffee's this much. I said, oh, okay. And then I said, well, how much is a, Can I get out of this? Oh, I guess I gotta keep the light in here, but... Huh. So I asked them, I said, well, how much is a coffee? And they're like, this much. And I was like, oh, okay. Then how much is left on my gift card? And they're like, this much. And I was like, oh. Don't like those dudes. It wasn't even enough for a coffee. All I could get from a $10 gift card was what my wife wanted. And I was like, Jesus Christ, I can't even get a black cup of coffee. Like nothing special. No sugar, no cream, just a black cup of coffee. Couldn't get it. Couldn't get 2 coffees. Or get a, you know, whatever her specialty coffee she was wanting. I can't even remember what else she wanted. And just a regular black coffee. So I was like, that's crazy. Now, granted, their coffees are good, but let me just get a black coffee. I've gotten to where I'll just drink a black coffee over anything else nowadays. You know, when I was younger, I wouldn't even drink them. But see, I'm not a big sipper though. If I get a coffee, I'll let it sit there and let it cool off a bit so I can just kind of drink it. I don't sip. I'm not a coffee sipper. I'm like, let me just drink this. Yeah, that was good. Kind of thing. That's just how I am. That's like an iced coffee. People, iced coffee. Oh, gee. Get me down, okay. Okay, you're a real one. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I'm just not a, like, okay, let's say you go to McDonald's and you get like a French vanilla iced coffee. I drink it. It's like, I drink it the same as I'm drinking like a Dr. Pepper or like anything like that, like a cup of water. I want to drink it like that. I'm not like, let me just sip on this. Ooh, it's kind of hot. Let me, no, I'm drinking it. Let's use this. Heal.
Outsiders with hidden knowledge. Typical New York.
Flashlight off. Maybe these guys will leave me alone.
Wake.
And I'll see y'all later. What's in here? Oh, nope. Save room. I'll duck in here real quick. So for me, like, you know, some people are like, you know, I really like a, you know, iced coffee here. For me, it's like, okay, let's say it's $8 or whatever you buy at Starbucks. $8 coffee. It's like, I can understand if you sip on it, maybe the $8 is worth it for you, or like for some people. And it's like, for me, it's kind of like, I just drink it. So it's like, $8 for something I'm just going to chug down. I just don't see it worth that. And I... Can't do it. Let's see. Here. Well, let's check out save point here. Let's save real quick. Anything good in here? Just a shoe box, huh? Just a shoe box. When's that new Final Fantasy Rebirth come out? I've got a thing for it. Yeah, just make it at the house. I make a lot of coffee at the house. I make it at the house. I'm the same. Now, I like my Keurig. I do like my Keurig for it because I'll fix like a cup of coffee. But granted, I've gotten to where I drink a little bit more, so I'm almost to the point that I kind of want to get a coffee pot so I can fix a few cups of coffee. Keureg's nice for convenience, but I think I'd rather just get a coffee pot and just make a pot from now on out. Let's change it to...
Things clicked into place. The story rang true. I was making progress.
No idea what I was supposed to be doing. Back to the beginning. Words of power. I forgot. Got one of these. What do I got here? Words of action. Yep, never there. 50% harder for him to find me. Decrease the damage received from darkness projectiles. That's a really good one. Close proximity. Oh, okay, okay. I see what I gotta do. I gotta go to the collapsed tunnel. I got it now. I got it. That took me in a circle to get back to here. There station, missing FBI agent. That could be further down.
The scene and plot beat made sense together.
I could drink all kinds of stuff. I'm not... For me, I can drink just about anything and go to sleep. I don't know what it is. I'm that kind of person that if I really wanted to sleep a whole day away, I could sleep a day away. I can just do that. I've just always been able just to be like, I'm gonna sleep, and I'll sleep a day. It makes no difference to me. My wife gets on to me about it at times. She's like, you can just sleep the whole day away. And I'm like, absolutely. I could do it if I really wanted to. I don't want to. Like if I'm sick, I'm the kind of sick person that's like, I'm going to lay down. I'm going to sleep the entire day. I don't want no one to wake me up. I just want to lay in bed and I just want to be sick. I ain't going anywhere. I'm just
I could imagine this
laying there. I don't need no one to pet me. I don't need water, nothing like that. Just let me sleep. I'm not going to be getting up. Ritual summon. Gotta run, Ellen.
Fuck! Fuck!
Faster, Ellen. Open it up. And in. And quick save. Yeah, I can do the same. I can sleep a day away, no problem.
I couldn't hear the
But also, I say it kind of accounts for me being a night owl too. Like, to me, I could. It wouldn't take much for me to flop my sleeping schedule
I could get through.
to a. I can flop my sleeping schedule to stay up all night pretty darn easily. Just give me a couple days. I'm just more of a. I need to turn my flashlight on. Why is it so gosh darn dark? But I can swap back to nights very easily. Days are harder for
I'd
me.
seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there. Hunting.
Yeah. Because I used to work nights a lot when I worked at the hospital. So, like, when I would get home, I'd stay up all day and then go to sleep that night and flop my sleeping schedule for the next couple of days so I could actually have full days off. And then the night before I would go in to work, I'd sleep like 2 hours, and I was good to go for the rest of that night. Now, granted, I don't know if I can do it now that I'm in my 30s. Like, in my mid-30s, I don't know if I could do that anymore. Might be a little much on me.
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
So, Nightingale. So he wrote Nightingale's murder plot into existence so he could get himself out.
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home.
There's Saga.
An FBI agent? Who are you?
Yeah, see, I'd probably be about the same way. I'd probably be about the same way with it.
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
At Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please.
Should be charging my
help
phone.
me.
Forgot all about my phone. For some reason my thing's wanting to
I can
skip
sense
frames. Maybe my internet's being crappy tonight. Yeah, see,
I wasn't
skip frames again, but my internet's not dropping, so something else is going on.
Had the woman in the vision
Let me see what my one stuff is saying over here.
Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I had lived with Alex.
That says it's fine.
It was out there.
That says it's fine.
Waiting for me.
Something's going on. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's something with, oh. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Something else is going on. Because it's saying I'm dropping frames, but I can't see why I'm dropping frames. All the streaming platforms say everything's good. It's something obviously in OBS. I know sometimes it acts up and wants to act all funky with it. Yeah, see, everything's on Facebook looks good. I don't know why it's acting weird. Right there is acting funny. See, it's moving fine there. I don't know. I'll just keep an eye on it. If it keeps doing that, it's probably something server-wide or something going on with it.
Who was writing who? Who was
That's
writing
true.
this poem? Me? No.
Alan's like, nah, I don't write that. I don't write poems.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act.
See, the voice actor for Alex Casey, Max Payne, I think he passed away.
The victim staring at something it couldn't.
Because the actor that plays him is not the same guy that does the voice. Because he's a European. So English isn't his first language. That's true. See, I should wear mine at night, but when I go get my license and stuff like that, I never wear my glasses to get my license. And what was it? When I went and got my license last time, because I switched from, I was in Kentucky and then we moved across the state line over here to Tennessee, and I had to go get my license in Tennessee. They made me take an eye test, and last time I took an eye test, I kind of cheated it so I could pass it. Because what it was, that it was that the simple thing where you just put your head against that little headrest thing and look down, and you look. They say, "All right, close your right eye," and you close your right eye, and then you look down at that thing and you're like, "Okay, now tell me what this is, what this is, what that is." Okay, and they're like, "All right, now close your left eye, do the same thing." So I was able to cheat it because I just didn't close my eyes. Because when both my eyes are open, I can see just fine as far as that little machine goes. Well, the next time I went to Tennessee's, they actually had it split, so I couldn't see what other side was. So she was showing them to me, and I was like, oh, Jesus. And I just made some guesses on some of the stuff, and I guess I done okay because I got my license. So I'm going to guess if I ever have to do that again, I'm probably going to have my glasses with me that time because there's no way I don't think I can pass it again. But at nighttime, yeah, if I'm driving long distances, I have my glasses. I don't normally drive very far. Hey Kyle, what's up, man? How's it going? Thank you for the like, man. Appreciate that.
Tower, our home in New York.
Be that one
Was I
too.
really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer.
I'm doing
to
good.
escape.
I'm doing real good. Save up. I don't think it'll let me go to the next area yet, or go back to Sagas until I finish this little first part.
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
I'm glad you're having a good day too, my man. Hopefully you've got the weekend off and get to chill for a bit.
Hey, Alan. Thank God it picked
Yes,
up.
I don't
I thought I lost you again.
know why it's dropping frames.
Why are
My
you
internet's
helping?
fine.
Did you go deeper to the overlap?
And I'm not, I don't know, there's something
Talking
weird
like
going
that?
on with
I did.
OBS, I think.
Fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last
I don't know
time we
what's
spoke,
going on. That's so
I was
weird.
worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower to make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratchable.
So it looks good on your end, Robert? I don't know, it's weird. Mine,
Hello?
see, it says dropped frames just then, but my internet's not dropping at all. And my CPU usage isn't going up that much. So I don't know what it is. I don't know what is going on. Huh. I don't know why it's doing that. Let me see something for a second. Sit here and watch it for a second and see what it does. I'd like to see if it actually is dropping any internet or whatever, but I don't see it dropping any internet stuff. I don't see it dropping any internet stuff. Let's do this. Let's get rid of those and just see what it does. Maybe it's something else. I'm sitting here watching it now. I'd be like, is it going to do it again? The internet, it dropped a little bit, but that wasn't much. I don't know. It just might be something going on with the internet. Not sure. You never know. Yeah, that's what it seems like. There's some kind of server thing. Yeah, I've always had Samsung phones. That's just something I've always done myself. I love my Samsungs. I've never been much of an Apple person. I had an iPhone once, and I just wasn't crazy about it. Now, some people swear by them, love their Apple phones. I'm just not the biggest fan of it.
The cult using
Like, even if I pick up one nowadays, like the one I've had from like years ago is almost identical.
Either way, Alice Wake.
I see, it just dropped frames there. My internet didn't go down.
It was there in her art for all to see.
Huh.
A cry for help.
I don't know why it's doing it. I said it could be just a server issue for my OBS though. It could be something along those lines. I know it's done that to me before,
Atlan,
where nothing changed.
What was
But
that?
I remember
Like a
my buddy
raven
when he
or
was
one
in
that showed
college
their
was telling me he had to go to the library for something one time. So he was at the library, and he's like, I'm not quite sure what I got. He's like, you know, I got there and all the PCs were taken. He said the only thing was available was Apple, like, you know, Macs. So he said I sat down at the Mac to do something. He said I'm sitting there looking at it. And he said I'm trying to figure out even how to open a browser and trying to figure something out. And he said I couldn't figure anything out on the thing. And he was just like, he said as soon as somebody got up and left the PC, he jumped up,
Well,
got on the
let's go to
PC.
equipment.
He wasn't. He was like, yeah, I'm done with this. I can't even use this thing because it's so much different versus a PC.
Alice! Alice!
Alice. This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he
Yeah, this part
stuck
here
in
is so crazy. He did. He was in college too, and he's just like, I can't remember exactly what he was doing as far as. Can I go back? Huh. Well, okay. I guess I'm gonna have to load because it's not letting me do anything. Don't take me back there. Ah, come on. That's not the first time this game's done this to me. It's just locked up in certain spots where you can't do anything. So you can't even press, like, oh, look, escape, exit. Not gonna let me do it. Load. Let's see, that's my ones. Yeah, say, it's 5 minutes, whatever. I guess I gotta play 5 minutes again. But yeah, he did. He was telling me, and you know, I haven't been on a Mac much either. We had him in school, I remember, and we used them a little bit, like the old Apples. I don't know if you guys remember the old Apple computers or whatever that they had in like schools and stuff, but I remember using those back in the day. Now, of course, there was all kinds of fun little games I remember playing in the computer lab or whatever back then. And one of my favorite ones was, of course, you know, everybody knows Number Munchers. Everybody remembers Number Munchers.
Thank God it picked up.
But there was one specifically I remember, because I loved dinosaurs as a kid.
helping me?
I love dinosaurs now. You can just never go around to loving dinosaurs, I guess.
Are you talking about the
But
moose? Yeah,
the dinosaur game was like you built your own little
Making progress.
dinosaur
we would
theme
be if
park
you would answer my damn questions.
and put, you know, you had to get eggs and hatch eggs and all this stuff. And I can't remember for the life of me what the name of the game was, but I remember it was fantastic.
She really got out of the
Did I
dark
skip
place.
this?
Well, of
Yeah.
course she got out.
Already heard this. I can't remember the name of the game. It was. This is probably a game back in the 90s, though. It's old school game in there.
The writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words.
I can't remember what that game was. I'd like to know what it was. It'd be a funny game to revisit.
Atlan,
Alice. What was that?
Dude, that picture makes a lot more
Like a
sense
ray
now
of
after
light, I
beating the
felt her
game.
presence. It gave me strength to go on.
Spark of light. I'd like to pull my shotgun out, but you can't. Because we're going up to our apartment. Haunting.
get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
Let's see if it'll actually just let me.
This is a photo of Scratch. How did
Yeah,
Alice
see, that
get
time I was
this?
able to leave it.
Is he stalking her? This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before. Alice's video camera. No memory card inside.
No memory card inside. Gotcha. Art doc on screens. Mult. Focal point of the dark place. So she's trying to figure out how to get to the dark place. Part 1.
Part 1.
Memory
What
card?
was Alice working on?
Isn't it the same apartment we had in the first one? Guess you're getting ready to see, Alan.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money.
Bless her heart.
He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books.
Let's see. Let me see something.
I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like.
Might be just Alan Wake doing it. I was
said
looking
to
up
the
something here and
pregnancy
it's saying
doctor in
sometimes
Washington.
it's
I didn't tell him until we got there.
Alan Wake doesn't do that to it for some reason.
Things
Just want to be
went wrong,
difficult.
and he was just gone.
It could just be the encoder doing it.
Drowned, allegedly.
Oh, you keep falling asleep at the ending of this?
Easy for people to think it was my fault.
It's good. Like
I lied
overall,
too sometimes.
I'd say it's by far one of my favorite
About
endings they did. Well, as far as games from last year, it's probably my favorite game I played last year, even more than the Resident Evil 4 remake and some of the other games we played last year. By far, probably one of the best ones, and the production value is just so good in it.
Alan was back
But I enjoy good. Like,
haunting me.
it's a horror game, but it's also kind of like suspense, drama, mystery kind of stuff, like dark mystery. I like those kind of things, so
Island.
that's why this is so good to me. And then, like I said, I really liked Heavy Rain's story.
It was
I think that's one of the
Alan,
reasons I really enjoyed that game.
and yet it was a monster.
What's my goals? For Alice.
Did have anger in him. I set up cameras
The door
around the
was locked.
apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew.
I like how the light behind her is blinking and going on.
I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
But look, the light's blinking and it's blinking over there too.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Scratch was terrorizing her. But I'm glad they're doing a DLC for it, but they haven't announced when they're doing the DLC for it yet. It's
I
just
sat in the
annoying why that
writer's
keeps
room
dropping
and wrote a
frames.
story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back.
Let's see.
I was writing this story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
Yeah, I can tell on Twitch it's definitely like... Right now it's running fine. But it wants to do like a weird thing. I don't know. Is what it is. Return. End of part. What I'll do, since my stream's acting funny, I might just pick it up again tomorrow and go from there. I don't know what's going on. It could be anything that's causing it. I don't know. But I definitely notice it's doing it quite a bit for some reason. Like if I look at my notifications, it's doing it about every 2 minutes. So about every 2 minutes it's dropping frames, and I think it's something dealing with OBS and maybe server-wide or something along those lines. Because it's done it to me once or twice before, just rarely. But I'll probably call it a night, and I'll be on earlier tomorrow, and I'll probably play some of this. I'll probably play a good bit of this tomorrow and try to finish it up, maybe close this weekend. I don't know. We'll see. I should be able to hammer it out pretty quick where I've beat it before, and I'll probably do a little Dead by Daylight, maybe with Igor. And maybe even a little bit with, I got a buddy who is starting to play Dead by Daylight. I've been trying to teach him a few things and stuff like that, so looking forward to that, playing a little bit more of that. But
Let's recap what you've told
yeah,
us.
since my internet, or I don't think it's the internet, I think it's something with OBS is going wrong with it.
In a nightmare dimension
So
called the Dark
I wish I
Place.
had a way just to reset OBS without going,
And can be reached
having
on
to
the bottom of
turn it
the
off
Dark
and
Lake
set it back up
really
again. It's so annoying.
And after all this
Just to
time, you
reset
managed
it.
to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger.
Well, let's
Mr.
see.
Scratch?
Maybe it won't do
Or
it
is
again.
the Dark
I'll give it
Place?
till the end of this cutscene to see if
It's
it does it again.
interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark
But
Presence,
sometimes it's dropping like
wants to
50,
rewrite the
60
world in
frames.
his own image.
50 to 60% of my frames.
In your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people,
Yeah.
making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Guess fiction coming in contact with the dark place can change
give it a
reality.
minute here and see
The
what it
story
does.
Is coming true, soaking into everything.
Yeah,
like-
see, it just did it there. It said it dropped 70 or 47% over the last 2 minutes, a few seconds ago.
But last time,
So I don't know why it's doing it.
Back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Drink some more coffee. Oh, dear diner cups.
Mr. Wake, Alan, We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision
See, now the sound's acting funny.
of you.
Huh. There it is.
Dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
Yeah, I might have to mess around with some settings on my OBS. Maybe that's what's causing it. I don't know.
Insane.
But tomorrow I should be on a little bit
There's so
earlier.
much of it.
Like I said, I'll probably be on about 6 tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. And I'll probably stream to close to midnight tomorrow. Yeah, it's acting weird. I don't know what's going on with it. I'll have to mess with it. But I'll be back tomorrow about 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. I'll probably stream pretty late, probably about midnight tomorrow night. So a good 6-hour stream tomorrow night. And go from there. So, yeah, hopefully I can get this straightened up and get this fixed up. I'll go ahead and save right here so that way we don't have to worry about it. Quick save. That way we don't have to sit through all that stuff again. And I'll mess with it tomorrow night. So, guys, take it easy. Stay safe out there. If you guys can't tune in this weekend, you're busy. I'd probably be streaming Saturday and Sunday. I'll be on Sunday, too. Because normally I'm not going to stream Sunday. Normally I don't stream Sundays, but where I didn't stream yesterday, I'll probably pick up Sunday and probably stream with my buddy, too. Like I said, he's been wanting to play a little bit Dead by Daylight. And I think I got another buddy that's actually going to pick it up and start playing. So, if you guys ever want to play or get Dead by Daylight, let me know. We'll play some. So, guys, take it easy. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch y'all later. I'm out. Later, guys.